What's your criticism, lady?
I didn't like how things were handled in that episode.
What?
Just like the way that you approached and handled like their situation. Like,
are you able to say anything of any relevance, or are you just going to say broad terms?
I'm just like letting you know that like that if you do that, that's not cool.
Any more criticisms not backed up by reality? Dude, you're bringing such dark energy to financial audit.
Hi, I'm Alexis. I'm 20 years old.
Hi, I'm Colt. I'm 23 years old. And we live in Palestine, Texas.
And this is Financial Audit.
Damn, Austin should have built the Iron Dome. Okay. Well, thanks for coming in, guys. I really appreciate it. So, let's start with you, Alexis. You're the one right in front of me. What do you do for a living?
I currently am immigrating into the States from Canada, so I legally cannot work.
An immigrant to Palestine. Now, this isn't one we've never heard of before.
I'm
this
Canadian.
Is a change of pace.
So I'm Canadian by birth. I lived there most of my life. Came down to the States for school. Worked my ass off in Canada to get to an international school. When I was originally coming to...
Why are you trying to go full red, white, and blue?
There just wasn't a lot of job opportunities there, and school...
Seems like a pretty important part of living.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I wanted to be a kinesiologist.
Okay, so what's your immigration status right now? Are you guys married?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I came in under a student visa.
You've applied for a green card? Or
Yes.
We're in the process. Like
So
we
a
have
little
the interview
90-day
next
fiancé,
week.
but from Canada.
Yeah.
Usually it's better than the typical 90-day fiancé locations, but I get it. Okay.
I met him after I wasn't able to go back to school due to funding issues.
Funding as in you didn't have money?
Yeah. So
Okay.
my family moved down with me, and we were able
Really?
to get a loan to continue my second semester.
Yeah, that's brutal. It is what it is. And international, it's usually a little more expensive anyway,
Yeah.
so it's definitely a moneymaker for schools, that's for sure. And you, I guess you have to be the Uber breadwinner of the house with this situation. So, Colt, what do you do?
Well, I do computer engineering stuff. I build websites, cybersecurity, and I just got out of the military a year ago.
Okay. I have to ask it. Disability forever?
I mean, I think once we pay off the house and we...
Do you have disability?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's coming in from that. Of course you do, because there has not been one veteran in the history of this entire show that has not been on disability for the rest of their life. Go on. What do you make from that?
From the VA, it's about $4,000.
Yeah. Okie dokes. And what do you make in your computer engineering, science, something?
It's before, it's like 45, comes home around like 3 every month.
Okay, 3,000. How'd you guys meet?
When I was stationed in Fort Stewart, we met on a dating app, and ever since then we have been attached.
Did you cheat on someone with her?
No.
That's how it usually works.
No.
That implies I have game.
Does he have game?
I mean, he pulled me, so.
Okay, so what are we talking about, guys? What are we talking about? How's living in Palestine off as $7,000 a month net? Not bad. Cheaper city of Texas, very small.
Yeah,
It's filled with old people. Everything shuts down at noon on a Friday.
Yeah, that's not what I was asking. How's living off of $7,000 a month?
it's pretty good. I mean, the house is at a good price, and we have acreage.
You own the house?
Yes.
Okay. Good. And where are you on the wait list for green card? How long have you been waiting? What is it, a 6 to 12 month process?
Well, the lawyer originally said that like the allocated time is 24 months.
Yeah.
But
it goes a little quicker than that.
yeah.
Sometimes, depending on like where your paperwork is in the line.
And you?
And
How long has it been?
so we put in the paperwork officially
Last year?
was February. And we have an interview coming up next week, and then 2 to 3 weeks after that, we'll get a
How long were you
green
guys
card.
together before you got married?
Like 8 months.
Something like that.
Okay.
But that was like.
It was very situational
Yeah, you.
because
I was not using him for a green card. Let's get that straight.
I
I am
was
not going to
getting
be
out
put
of
in that box.
I was living with her out of the
I don't know if we
barracks,
could get you in a box.
and so like to make more money to not have to worry about like the barracks and food and all that, I lived with her. And so we got married in hopes that like we could get her registered so we could make more and get her on insurance.
Through the army.
So you had to get married to get more money from the military.
Yeah, and then I could also get
It wasn't the prime reason, but it was a big push.
As well as like getting me situated with the military insurance and stuff like that.
I love paying more taxes. Thank you. I appreciate my taxes. Okay, so again, what the are we talking about, please?
Well, with her green card status and her getting a work visa, we were kind of on the fence about if she should work or not.
We're on the are we disagreeing?
Yes.
Disagreeing.
He's on one side, I'm on one side.
So, okay, we're not on the fence. We're on either side of it. Gotcha. As you were at one point, so.
Funny. I came here legally.
I know. What offense? The existence of offense does not make you illegal.
I mean, if she came across legally, we'd have way more money.
Yeah. Okay. Guys. Okay, so what are we disagreeing about?
I don't want to be put in the box as a lonely housewife or a bored housewife.
You in boxes. Like a cat.
Yeah. But like, I want to be able to provide for our family in some financial way.
Do we have kids?
No, not yet, but we have fur babies.
Okay. So you want to be able to provide, i.e. go to work? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like I want to.
Which makes me think that you're saying, oh, no work for you.
Well, I mean, on my side, I believe that like there's more to the like providing to the family than finances.
He's a trad.
Yeah.
You've married a trad, but you don't want to be trad.
No.
You don't? Okay. Seems like a interesting marriage to have been made because that's kind of a relatively important thing, as in like how we live together and exist together as a couple.
But like our personalities mesh well together, and he won't like stop me from doing something. Like,
what's your pushback then? What are you doing? How's this conversation going?
I mean, it goes back and forth. Some days it's, we're looking for a job for her. Other days it's like, it's easier for her to help with the animals, and like, especially later on when we have kids.
How many f***ing animals do you have?
6, 9.
What was your position in the military?
I was a calibrator.
Does what?
Calibrating equipment.
Right. Okay, so gotcha. Now, obviously, more income always helps. However, like, again, $7,000 for Palestine, right? That's pretty chill.
Yeah.
As far as I know. So it's not like we need that. Obviously, if you want to work, I would rather you have work if you find purpose in that. Absolutely, sure. But this isn't necessarily an income problem. So why are we so f***ed? Because clearly we're f***ed, and this marriage is starting off in a f***ed position. Who's bringing the debt? Who's not? Who's bad? Who's good? What's happening?
For me, like, I just want to have a purpose, and like, I don't entirely appreciate like the comments of like the trad wife situation. In the end, he's not gonna stop me from.
No, I'm saying he prefers that.
Yes, but
so you're not appreciating the reality of what he is literally saying. What the f*** are you talking about?
What I'm trying to say is that he's not going to stop me if I want to work, but like he's obviously going to voice his opinions. And with my
So what are you against what was said? Because that is what he wants.
But I had watched this episode with a Somalian woman, and the way that like you would kind of put her in like that immigration box.
Immigration box? What do you mean?
Like just the way that you spoke to them.
I.e. she's an immigrant?
No, like she was working and then she wasn't, and then like it's a very different situation for us.
Play a clip, I guess.
Because we were fiscally irresponsible, and that's what we are here to try and fix.
But
we want
that
your
is not how
advice.
this conversation is going to go. Stop trying to control this, okay? You little domineering freak.
I didn't like how things were handled in that episode.
What?
Just like the way that you approached and handled like their situation. Like,
are you able to say anything of any relevance, or are you just going to say broad terms?
You treated
sound
it like 90-day fiancé.
Yes, because they were doing a 90-day fiancé K1 visa, just like the show.
And I was not aware of that, but I just really didn't like how...
It was talked about in the episode. If you're going to make commentary in the episode, maybe watch it.
I stopped watching halfway through because of the way
good.
that,
I love when we do research on a topic and only consume half the information.
but the way that you treated, like, the guy was a piece of work, but like,
What's your criticism, lady?
you just were kind of rude to them. Like, I get that.
Oh,
like,
as
that,
in literally 3 years of this show existing? Do you have the ability to look at videos? We upload 3 a week, 3 a day in terms of clips. Do you have the ability to click clack?
I don't follow you. He follows you.
So we're making criticisms without doing any proper research because I guess we're a moron. All right? So that's interesting. Any more criticisms not backed up by reality? All ears.
Not right now.
Oh, okay. So no adequate information was able to be provided. Okay, so I was a little rude to them, i.e., literally, she watched an onboarding video where I say, I'm going to be rude to you. If you don't want to participate in this, it's okay. You don't have to. And then she's like, I'm going to do it. And now she's here, and I'm being a little rude.
I came on the show to support my husband.
Okay. So